Holy shit, how did I escape that? Anyway, I'm back. Today we're gonna make some bullshit. Let's get into it.
But my hope will never die.
Fuck it right in the pussy.
Equestria is literally a geopolitical simulation. Now think about it. Every nation in the show somehow exists in perfect relation to every other nation. They've got borders, they've got diplomacy, they've got trade, they've got ambassadors. Since when did a cartoon about magical horses need an international relations department? I came here expecting rainbows and friendship. Instead, I'm getting a crash course in foreign policy. That's not normal. That's the first red flag. Nobody questioned it because we were distracted by singing. And horses. Why horses? Why not dogs? Or like forklifts? Exactly. Nobody can answer that. That's suspicious already. You can't answer it because they don't want you to answer it. No one will think like, oh my god, why did they make cartoon about horses? Nobody knows. I'll think it's a big play of Israel. And look at the map. Look at the map. Why is there a map? If this was just a kids show, I'd say Horstown. And that's it. But no, they've got borders and countries and diplomacy. Who put that there? Who paid for the map? People keep saying, bro, it's just magic. Convenient. Every time I ask a question, it's magic. If my taxes disappeared and I told the government it was magic, would they believe me? I don't think so. And Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash is military aviation propaganda. Let's examine Rainbow Dash, okay? Fastest flyer alive, constantly flying, obsessive about speed, performs precision aerial maneuvers with impossible accuracy. Carries out weather operations. You telling me that's just a coincidence? Every episode, she's essentially just conducting an air exercise over Serbian equestrian airspace. They even have flying elite teams like, since when do horses need an air force? The average horse can't even fly. Yet they somehow invented aerial superiority. Like, this is somehow saying that Arabs can't fly, and since we're Israeli, we have planes and shit. So, like, it's very obvious what they're trying to do. And unbelievable. Unbelievable, right? Like, she's flying at Mach 7, probably. I didn't calculate it. I don't need to calculate it. I can feel the Mach number. Definitely faster than F-22. Like, I remember back when War Thunder had these flying ponies. They knew. They knew. They knew they were paid by them to put that in the game. Trust me. I have real information about this. Princess Celestia has been in power for 1,000 years. Democracy, election, parliament, never heard of them. Celestia has apparently ruled over a millennium and nobody literally questions it. Every citizen just accepts that the immortal Sun Horse is in charge forever. That's the most stable government in human history. Either she's the greatest politician ever conceived, or everybody signed the same terms and conditions without reading them. Like, how would you justify that? You know, I've connected 17 different screenshots using Microsoft Paint and a red line. And if that's not proof, I don't know what is. Celestia, fucking dictator. People don't say shit about it though. Why? Because it's a cartoon. Look at Israel. Anything different there? Netanyahu's been ruling that country for I don't know, a lot of years. Yeah, there's your proof. He's Netanyahu. Cutie marks are permanent identification. Let's talk about cutie marks, okay? Every citizen receives a permanent symbol that instantly tells everyone who they are and what they do. You don't need a resume. You don't need LinkedIn. You don't even need to introduce yourself. People literally look at your backside and know your career path. Explain to me how that's not the world's most invasive in identification scam. Like, I would look at Applejack's ass and say, yeah, that's a farmer. That's crazy, bro. Like, you know, Applejack I relate to a lot because it doesn't have a father. Well, my father left us when I was 12, and he went on a spree of having intercourse with a lot of women. Well, he eventually settled down on a used whore, which my mum got very angry at, and she was so mad at that she decided to not live anymore. Then I was left alone. Like, I, I had no family anymore. I was so small. The trauma, it was so bad. My dad used to come to my house, pick me up, and beat me up because I didn't eat the food that whore made. He told me to eat it, but I didn't want to. It didn't taste like anything my mum did, but he made me do it. He made me eat it, and if I didn't eat it, I would get beaten. Bad memories, really. I don't know how I got over them. Maybe I didn't, but I don't think of them much anymore. I mean, I used to spend a lot of time on television watching shows. You know, I don't know, man. The map table knows everything. The QD map is basically Google Maps if it has omniscience. It knows exactly where problems are before anybody reports them. There's no loading screen, no GPS signal, no satellites, it just knows. Where is it getting this information? Mossad. Don't tell me this is magic. That's exactly what you want you to think, okay? Mossad just gives it the information and you just say, oh my god, it's magic. No. No, nothing is magic. Magic isn't real. It's fake. Is it? Nah, not a real thing. The weather is state controlled. In Equestria, weather isn't weather, it's infrastructure. Clouds are scheduled, rain is scheduled, snow is scheduled, sunshine is scheduled. Imagine waking up late for work because the government forgot to assign someone to push your cloud. Nature has completely been outsourced. Spies are everywhere. Pink Pie knows everybody's birthday. Twilight knows everyone's location. Spike delivers classified correspondence instantly. Oluviscus watches everything without blinking. Discord appears wherever he wants. At this point, I'm just convinced every background pony is just filling intelligence report for the Mossad. The economy makes no sense. Applejack somehow feeds half the country from one palm. Rarity owns a luxury fashion business despite everyone wearing absolutely nothing. Fluttershy runs what is essentially the biggest wildlife conservation organization in existence. And Pinkie Pie appears to violate labor laws by existing in multiple places simultaneously. They ask me, why do you think MLP is Israeli propaganda? Well, there it is. It's impossible. It's impossible. It's a one race state. They only have ponies. I mean, I guess not including Spike. And they want total control over people. They have excellent spy networks. It's just this. It's just this. They keep saying friendship is magic. This is where it gets suspicious, you know. Nobody repeats a slogan this often unless they're telling you to say you something. Every single episode ends with another lesson, another friendship report, another moral. Eventually, you're sitting here thinking, maybe corporations is actually good. That's how they get you. That's how they get you, right? Like, you're gonna say, yeah, this guy's insane. This is exactly what they said about the guy who invented paper clips, probably. Alright? My final conclusion, number 10. After hundreds of hours of questionable research, which definitely did not involve pausing episodes and random frames, I've reached the only logical conclusion. My Little Pony is propaganda. It is fake magical horses that sing songs. There's a big conspiracy. The state is controlling the television, and they want you to believe, and they want you to pay taxes. The last video I made, lies. I wasn't that person. Okay, they forced me to do it. They had a gun to my head. Don't pay taxes. Taxes are bad. The IRS just wants your money. They want your money to fund free water. There it is. Not free beer, free water. I only like beer. I don't like free water. Fuck water.